Hi, chat. Holy shit. Hi. Hi. It's fucking debut time. Oh my god. I legit did not think that this day would actually fucking happen. She's real. Holy shit, chat, is this real? Oh man. It's so good to finally fucking be here. But I don't know. It just feels like something's off. Like it just doesn't quite feel right, you know? Stream feels a little static. There's nothing moving around on the screen. Hang on a minute. I think I know how to fix that. Give me a second, chat. Ah, yeah. There it is. No, no, that's too high. Stop, stop, stop. Nope, nope, that's too much. That's... Hi, everyone. You all got. Woman of the movement variety. Oh my god. I can move! I can do things! I'm no longer tied to my PNG form. I have flesh, I have bones. Well, virtual flesh and bones. Alright, that's enough of the Halo theme. You can stop that. Still no hands though. So true. So true. Oh my god. It feels so good to finally be able to share this. I have been dying to share the fact that there is in fact a rigged model. But let's just get straight into it, you know? I know a lot of VTubers often start their debuts with like singing a song or like some sort of lore video, and I can't draw or animate a lore video, and I probably can't sing. So I decided, what if I just do the one thing that I'm good at, and that's play some piano? So, to start this off, we're gonna be playing some piano. The piece that I will be playing for you today, to start this off, is my favorite piece of music from a video game of all time. It's Gusty Garden Galaxy from Super Mario Galaxy. I'm gonna try my best to not let my debut anxiety, shaky hands get the best of me. So yeah, here we go. You know, chat, I don't know if this song is the vibe for the debut. It's a little too calm, isn't it? Maybe we should fix that. Maybe I should play something more my speed. Did you seriously think I wasn't gonna play Megalovania during the fucking debut? You fools. Oh, it feels good to be here, chat. I played you all like a damn like a damn piano. I played you all like a damn piano. Oh, sorry, I had to get one Megalovania out before we got into the rest of it. Hope you all enjoyed that. But that being said, we have a debut to get to. A debut? It's more likely than you think. I figured we use this as an opportunity for me to introduce myself a little bit, so you can all get to know me, know some other fun facts about me, all that type of shit. So first of all, who the fuck is that? It's me. Hi, Rosa, that's me. Hi. There's also a last name, which is Nagashi, which, in Japanese, in a certain context, means traveling musician, and that is definitely the only meaning that it has. Okay, in other contexts, Nagashi can also mean kitchen sink. It can also mean public bathroom. Please never use this against me. Next up, my age. I feel old as hell, but my friends still call me a baby. That's all you need to know on that front. But you can know my birthday. That's October 3rd. And you can send me gifts on my birthday or on other days. I accept them, no matter what. You can send me gifts right now. Oh my god, did you know that you can send channel memberships right now? That's crazy. Anyway, languages, I speak English, and that is the only language that I speak. I definitely don't speak any other language. There's nothing else that I speak. Please never ask me this question again, because I won't speak any other languages, because I can't, actually. So what do I do? It's a good question. I ask myself that every day. What do I do? But also, as you may have already seen, I play piano. And I play too many video games, and I'm a massive fucking nerd. Okay, we don't talk about this one. Look, chat, I had 5 items on the slide. There was a lot of empty space on the right. I didn't want to rearrange it. Just ignore this. It looked better this way. I wanted it to be, like, nice and symmetrical. I get it. I have autism. Shut up. Right, things that I like and dislike. Let's start with the dislikes, because let's be real. So people who start with their likes are too positive. You gotta end on the high note, and then start on the low note. So first of all, I don't like getting out of bed. I had to get out of bed a not insignificant amount of times to make this debut happen, which is crazy. I also don't like being cold. The heater in my room is currently on, because it is insanely cold outside, but I'll be honest, I'm getting really fucking sweaty, so I'm actually gonna turn that off, and I don't know if that's because the heater has been on for too long or because I'm having the debut anxiety sweats. It could be either, I don't know. I also don't like anything that involves me leaving the house unless it's food. I'll leave the house for food. You got food? You got food? I'll come over. Unless it's food that tastes bad. I'm not gonna come over if it's food that tastes bad. What food tastes bad, you may ask? Anything that tickles my autism in the incorrect manner. What may that be? I will tell you once I arrive. I also don't like people that tell me to shut up because, spoiler alert, I won't. And then lastly, League of Legends. I've never played League of Legends. I don't like it. And then my likes, because those are obviously much more interesting. First of all, I like piano, as, wow, it's like your one personality trait, Rosa, go you, crazy. I know. I have other personality traits, I promise. I like apple juice. I have taken a not insignificant amount of trips to the grocery store to get nothing except for 2 cartons of Appy Juice, and I will feast on them for the next 30 minutes, and then I will be out of Appy Juice, and I'll be sad. I also like chicken nuggies. The amount of times that I have ordered delivery chicken nuggies while working on this debut and forgetting to make food for myself it's a number that I don't want to talk about because I am embarrassed by it. I also like things that I can nerd out about for approximately 3.5 hours at a time. Speaking of which... You seriously thought that this was just gonna be a fucking debut? Nah, debut's canceled. Debut is fucking canceled. We're doing this now. Everyone, grab your pen and paper. Class is now in session. I want everybody to be paying attention. I want everybody to be taking notes. All of this will be on the test. So this is a very normal and logical explanation of this one music theory thing I like called a minor fourth by Rosa Nagashi. That is to say, me. So first of all, what are minor fourth chords? So, chords? You heard of them? It's like one of those. That's crazy. But it's like cooler. It's not just a chord, you know? Not all chords are born equal. Some of them are cooler. So what about scales? You heard of scales? You ever heard of scales? No, not those scales. Close, not quite. No, that's worse. Yeah, that one, exactly. That's a scale right there, and a normal scale has 7 notes. And the minor fourth is the chord of the 4th note. But it's like, in minor. You got all that? Everybody wrote that down? Everybody understands that? Cool, because I will not be explaining it again. Chad, did you know I have autism? Let's move on to my favorite things. Surprisingly, minor fourths are not on this list. I would have if I could. So let's talk about my favorite games. These are in no particular order, except for the very first one, because that's Super Mario Galaxy 2. That is my favorite game of all time, no questions. And all of these others are just games that I enjoy. First of all, just any Mario platformer, I'll take them. Super Mario Land for the Game Boy? Sure, hit me, I'll play it. I know it's a red flag, okay? I know it's a red flag to put a game that is less than a year old on your favorite games of all time list, but I promise Tears of the Kingdom is one of my favorite games of all time. It's just really fucking good. Literally anything Pokemon. My favorite Pokemon generation is Gen 5, by the way. Just thought I should put that out there. I'm based like that. I know. Hold your applause. Hold your applause. I love Celeste. I've played Celeste like 25 something times at this point. I even tried like quote-unquote speed running it, but I would not really call it speed running. I would more call it fast walking, because my PB is like 54 minutes, and the world record's like 26 minutes, so I'm nowhere close, but I enjoy Celeste. It's a good game. Undertale and Deltarune, which some of you may have been able to tell by the background music, which isn't just any regular lo-fi. I love basically anything Toby Fox shits out. It's great. I love Toby Fox. Stardew Valley, but, I don't like Stardew Valley in the, oh, this is a nice and cozy farming game kind of way. No, I like Stardew Valley in the, I am going to optimize every single second and every single step of my day to create the perfect farm, and if I do not do that, I will reset my save kind of enjoyment. Then Honkai Star Rail. I know, putting a gacha game on your favorite games of all time list is a red flag, but it's a game that I play almost daily. I literally spent 2 hours today. Instead of preparing for my debut, I did my Honkai Star Rail dailies. I have a problem. And then, oh, I'm sorry, Genshin Impact is also on there. I've not been playing it a ton recently, but I just like the game too much. But I also have favorite music, though this is a little less varied, because it's just the soundtracks of all of those games that I listed right there. I'm a video game soundtrack nerd. I cannot tell you enough how much I like video game music. In fact, I will literally rant to you about it for hours if you let me. Okay, well, no, judging by that minor fourth rant just now, I will also rant about it for hours if you don't let me. You cannot stop me. Did you know I've made that joke already? Moving on. So here's random facts that you hopefully didn't know about me. And I really tried to pick stuff that the general audience here may not know, but some of you people out there who've known me for a little bit longer know some of these, possibly. Let's start with fact number 1. I like Silverwolf Honkai Star Rail. In fact, if I look up right now, there's about 4 pieces of art from Silverwolf plastered on my wall. Which is a fact. Fact number 2. I started playing piano when I was 8 because of a shitty toy piano that my parents gave me for Christmas. So, when I was 8, my parents didn't know what to get me for Christmas, even though I was already very much into games. Like, my only consoles at the time were a GBA and a DS. And I didn't know what games were coming out because, like, I wasn't on the internet. I wasn't really watching commercials, so I had no idea, like, which games I wanted. So instead, they got me a shitty toy piano. You know, one of those plastic ones that makes very distorted and very awful noises that you're not actually supposed to play anything coherent on. Yeah, one of those. But since I was a very rule-abiding and very neurodivergent child, I didn't do what the average kid would do and absolutely smash every single note to pieces until it broke. I actually started trying to play it. Putting it next to the radio and just trying to see if I can figure out a song. I didn't do it very well, but I tried my best, and then my dad was like, you want piano lessons? Maybe? And I was like, okay, sure. And that's how my lifelong hyperfixation started. Fact number 3. I almost drowned and died in a pool when I was 6 because I forgot where up was. So, I was always scared of swimming as a child because, you know, I was always scared of anything that I had never done before, and swimming was one of those things. So naturally, I didn't want to do it because imagine trying something new, am I right? But I finally got the hang of swimming, and it was our first vacation that we took after I, actually started doing swimming lessons, so I was in the pool, and I figured, you know, I'm confident now, I can go underwater, so I did. And everything was great, you know, everything was chilling. Went underwater for a little bit, tried to open my eyes, saw underwater, felt weird, but felt cool. I had a good time. And then about 10 seconds later, I thought, you know, remember breathing? That's a pretty cool thing that people do, right? I should do that again. Okay, so I should get up out of the water so that, you know, I can breathe in. Where's up? Where's up? I just started fucking smashing my arms and legs around trying to figure out how to get my head back out of the water. Couldn't figure it out. I didn't know where up was. I lost sense of gravity. And someone saw me and jumped into the pool and fetched me out. If that hadn't happened, you wouldn't be watching this debut right now. And it might have been for the better. Up to you to decide. Fact number 4. This is a really wild one. I'm sorry, I've made that joke like 4... Wait a minute. Chat. I've made that joke 4 times. It's joke number 4. It's fact number 4. You know what that means? It's minor fourth part 2, baby. You thought this was just gonna be a 1 lecture session? No, 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 no. Grab your pens and paper again. This is important. This is important. Once again, this will be on the test. Minor fourths, part 2. Holy shit, it's happening again. I can't believe it. By Rosa Nagashi. That is to say, me. So, you may be thinking, minor fourths, I've never heard of those. Are they like really that common? You know when you're like in math class and you're learning all of these math things and you think to yourself, when am I ever gonna use this in the real world? You know, minor fourths aren't in real music, so are they really that common? Yes. Yes, they are, and let me fucking prove it to you. Here's a list of random songs that I found while working on this debut that have minor fourths in it. There's hundreds more, but these are just some that I paid attention to. First of all, Game Over from Super Mario Brothers. That entire jingle, when you die, is a minor fourth cadence. Back on the NES, people were already putting minor fourths in. And honestly, I could fill this list with just music from the Mario franchise, and we'd have like 10 slides, at minimum. That being said, Gusty Garden from Super Mario Galaxy. You know the song that I played during the start of this debut? Yeah, that had like 5. Then there's Fallen Down from Undertale. Toby Fox likes his minor fourths. And now, you may be thinking, this is all video game music. Certainly, real musicians don't put it in their music. First of all, fuck you, video game music is real music. Second of all, Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen. The second or third to last chord of Bohemian Rhapsody is a minor fourth. One of the greatest musical creations of all time is a minor fourth. Creep by Radiohead. Because, obviously, it uses one of the most common minor fourth chord progressions. Wake Me Up When September Ends by Green Day, just another one. Every single emo rock band had to do a couple of minor fourths back in the day, you know? Back to video game music, Epilogue from Tears of the Kingdom. You know, one of the greatest games of last year. The very last cutscene ends with a minor fourth resolution. I know, it's fucking crazy. Literally the entire Leeway soundtrack and Fontaine soundtrack from Genshin Impact, I could list all of those tracks and we'd have another 10 slides. Home from Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, but also older Pokemon stuff like Route 209 from Diamond and Pearl. I could keep listing Pokemon songs and we would literally be here all day. You get the point. Also Buddy Holly by Weezer. You know the famous guitar riff, the then yeah, that's a minor fourth. I know, it's fucking crazy. Anyway, I'm done with this fucking bit now. I will not be doing this again. That's enough minor fourth. Let's talk about my goals. What do I want to do? Because, you know, I'm here now. This is my debut. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff after this, but what is it? What do I want to do? So first of all, I want to make it through the next 6 months of making things. Now that may seem like a very easy goal. Why 6 months? It's because I have the next 6 months of time to put as much time and effort, I should take off my glasses, to put as much time and effort into this channel as possible. And I'm gonna try my best to make it the best that I can that I can make it. I want to do a fully produced piano concert live on stream. So I know that I've played piano on stream before. I even did it earlier during this debut. But that was just me busting out the piano to play something for the fun of it, right? I want to do an actually fully practiced and produced piano concert with a specific set list and do that live on stream. I want to get other VTubers addicted to Pokemon Nuzlocke. You know how Pokemon Nuzlocke got, like, really big a year or two ago? Everyone was doing one, and then everyone stopped. It's because they were just doing it because it was the big thing at the time. And most of them were doing randomized Nuzlocke and weren't really taking it seriously. They were just doing it for the silly, which is great. But I want to get people addicted to serious Nuzlocke. You know, the type of stuff that you bust out a calculator for? Okay, maybe not that addicted, but I want to get other VTubers addicted to Pokemon Nuzlocke. And I have a plan, and I will talk about that in a little bit. But I have a plan, a foolproof plan to get other people addicted to Nuzlocking. I also want to include a minor fourth in every song that I upload. No, I'm not going to go into minor fourths part 3. However, I am going to go into a little surprise, because I've made a fully produced cover for you all. It's Ends Farewell from Pokemon Black and White, my favorite generation of Pokemon, and a very fitting theme, I felt like, to be my first cover. And it will be releasing right now, not right now, but immediately after this debut. As soon as this debut is over, please stay around and you'll be redirected to the live premiere of this cover. And I'm gonna try to have new music on the channel every 2 weeks. I'm already working on the piece after this. I already have a giant list of things to come after that. And I want to keep making music, but that first one is going live right after this debut, so stay tuned to watch the premiere. In terms of other stuff that I have planned, I have a couple of fun things planned. First of all, like I mentioned, I'm going to do way too many Nuzlocke, including with other people. First Nuzlocke is starting later this week, which I will get back to in a second. But how do I want to do Nuzlocke with other people? So, I've teamed up with someone who is going to help me modify these Pokemon games slightly. So we're not just playing the original games. We can edit the sprites of the trainer to be the avatar of the VTuber that I'm playing with. We can take out some of the more boring parts of Pokemon games and replace it with more fun things. We can change the Pokemon that you find. We can make the game a little shorter, make it a little longer, add new stuff to it. To essentially make a custom Pokemon game that we will be playing for the very first time with somebody else. And I'll be doing that as a 2-player Nuzlocke, or maybe they want to do it by themselves and I'll be sitting in a call with them to guide them through. I also want to do lots of music covers and remixes. And please, there's a channel in my Discord that members have access to called Video Requests. If you have a song that you want me to cover or do something with, please send me your suggestions. I can't guarantee I'll get to all of them, but I'd love to see what people want me to cover, because I have an entire list of songs that I would like to do, and I have zero ability to actually choose one. So, so please help me. Autism games, you know the ones. If you don't know the ones, I'll get back to you in a second. Also want to do nerd talks. You know how we did the minor fourth talk a second ago? What if I did a stream that was entirely that, and not entirely fucking unintelligible and not understandable in the slightest? What if I did just nerd content? I'll do nerd content. And then there's members content as well. Memberships are enabled, and members will get extra stuff. First of all of my videos, except for the one going live later today, obviously, because that was a little surprise. Early video access. 24, 48 hours before a new video goes live, members can watch it a little sooner, get a little sneak preview. I'll also be doing members-only streams. Every 2 weeks or so, I'll be going live just for members, and I'll be working on my next video, or working on planning out streams, and doing a little bit of the more nitty-gritty stuff that not everyone needs to see, but you members get to have a little sneak preview into. So that's what I have planned at the moment. And then let's go to asset credits, because obviously I didn't do this debut by myself. I had a lot of fantastic people help me. First of all, the model art and rig was provided by Yumimi160. This is a base model that was editable. So we took their model base and we applied edits to it. And by we, I mean Atlas made edits to it, and I mostly watched in awe of how they did it. And let's actually, you know what, let's have a little look at the model. Now that we're here anyway. Let's zoom out a little bit. There I am. So this can fully, obviously, move around. It's fully rigged, but it wasn't originally entirely like this. All of the color changes and all of the textures have been modified by Atlas to really match my vibe. First of all, a question that a lot of people in my Discord have been asking is, what's under the jacket? Do you just have no arms? And it is with great sadness in my heart that I have to announce that I do in fact have arms. I can take the jacket off if it is a little too warm. But at the moment, now that I've turned my heating off, I'm freezing to death again. And I don't know if that is because it's actually cold in my room or if it's the debut anxiety. But I have arms. That's fucking crazy, right? I'll keep the jacket on for now because it's cold. We also have a couple of facial expressions. So let's get a little closer look at those eyes. First of all, we have spiral eyes for when I'm confused at whatever the fuck chat is saying this time. Also have heart eyes for when I see Silverwolf, mostly. Hi, Silverwolf. Look, actually, you know what? I can just look up at my wall and look at Silverwolf. There she is. That's crazy. As you saw previously, I have glasses for whenever I'm doing nerd shit, and the glasses are really fucking cute. I also have a little blush for, you know, when I see Silverwolf. I have sparkle eyes for when I see something cool, like Silverwolf. And if you say something mean about Silverwolf, I'll fucking cry. Anyway. And lastly, for when you say something mean about Silverwolf and I can no longer fucking take what you're saying about her. Fuck you. It looks genuinely stunning. I'm so happy with how everything turned out, and it's been so much fun getting used to piloting a Vtuber model. But that's obviously not all of it, because there's way more assets at play here. Obviously, we have the little logo that you can see in the top left. That was made by Venos Arts. Fantastic person to work with. Absolutely captured, like, my entire essence in one 2000 by 2000 pixel image, which is pretty impressive, because I don't have much of a personality. The stinger was made by Spooky, has a lot of great free-to-use and pay-to-use VTuber assets on their Twitter, so please go and check them out if you're thinking of creating yourself. There's a whole bunch of good stuff there. The profile picture was a commission that Angelic Radiance did for me, which, if you scroll down a little bit, you can see it. It's my YouTube channel profile picture, and it looks way too fucking cute, and I'm really happy with it. And that's it. The rest of my assets were all made by me, because who else could it be? You know, I did all the work, everything was me, and no one else did it. Okay, well, Atlas made those assets while working for me. So that basically means it's all me, right? Hey guys, did you know I was the first American to work on Most other assets were made by Atlas. The overlays, the emotes, the channel badges, the membership badges. Atlas is the backbone of this channel. I would not have been able to do this debut without them, and without all of these people for that matter, but Atlas especially. They have absolutely carried both my emotional support, but also my the asset support. So thank you so much to all these people for making this debut possible. Then there's tags. What should you tag your social media posts with? If you want to make a post on places like Twitter, I'm not calling it X, it's Twitter, about me or about stuff that I've done or stuff that you made in relation to me, there's a couple of hashtags that you can use. Now, I want to preface this by saying that these are the tags that I came up with, but you guys are my community. So if you have better ideas for these tags, please share them with me. And we'll change them, because whatever you guys want to tag your post with, you're my community, you're the ones making those posts, so please, if you have any suggestions, feel free. For any regular posts, whether it's about my stream or just about me, you can use hashtag Rosa Nagashi, just my name, because that's easy. For memes, this was a heated debate in my Discord before this debut, and people were very adamant on something along the lines of this being the tag. So I figured the tag for memes is Naga shitpost. Now, I don't know if the algorithms on social media websites are going to deboost this tag because it has, you know, in it. But it's, for now, that's what it is. For art, if you make any fan art, or if it's doesn't matter if it's like the most gorgeous thing I've ever seen, or if it's a scrunkly, or if it's a man-made horror beyond my comprehension, it's Nagarchi. And for clips, if you've clipped any part of the stream, or if you have edited something, I have no fucking clue. Please help me. I tried so hard to come up with a nice and catchy clips hashtag that no one else was using, and I legitimately couldn't. So if you have any suggestions, either put them in the chat right now or send them to me on Discord later, because I have no fucking idea. Naga Show, that's so good. Oh my god. Okay. Naga Show is fantastic. Yes, that's actually a really good one. I'm writing that down. The fan name is Nagoshis, because Oshi is your favorite VTuber, and you guys are the Nagashi viewers, so you're my favorite viewers, so you're my Nagoshis. And the Oshi mark, as some people have already been spamming in the chat, is a piano and a heart, because I play piano, and I guess I have a physical organ that some people would refer to as a heart, so I guess that makes sense. And then lastly, the schedule. Holy shit. I have a schedule? I know. I'm just as surprised as you are. So we have 5 streams this week. We have a lot of stuff that we're doing this week. First of all, obviously today was the debut. Tomorrow, at the exact same time, I'm just doing it again. You know, I had a good time during the debut today. I hope you did too. We're just doing it again. Because why not? In honesty, the debut 2.0 is, you know, now that the pressure is off, now that the debut has happened, we can have a little bit better of a chat. You know, I've seen some fresh faces in the chat today. I'd love to get to know all of you, so we can have a little chat together, and we can also talk about how a lot of the stuff was made, and how we got to this point. Atlas, you know, the person who definitely didn't make 90% of my assets, made a little presentation for me. They haven't told me much about what's in it, except for the fact that it is about the stuff that was made for me, and that's basically it. I have not seen this presentation, and I will not be seeing this presentation until the stream goes live tomorrow. I will be going through that blind, so that's gonna be funny. Wednesday, I'll be taking a break because I am fucking exhausted. This debut week has been absolutely killing me. But I am extremely happy with how it went, but I need a day to take a load off, you know, so I'll be taking a nap. Thursday, we're starting our very first Nuzlocke. We're doing Pokemon Too Many Types, which is a mod of Pokemon Emerald that adds about, I think it was 40-something new types to the game, including banger types like Gamer and Gun and Furry And all Pokemon have new types, and all of those have type weaknesses and advantages and whatnot, so it's suffering. And we're gonna be doing that on Thursday. Friday, I'll be playing through Undertale Yellow, which is a game that I've wanted to play through ever since it came out, but I really wanted to do it on stream, so I haven't had the chance to yet. So we'll be doing that on Friday. Saturday, taking another short break, and then on Sunday, remember those autism games I mentioned? Yeah, Bloons TD6 is one of them, and that was one of chat suggestions. During the lead up to the debut, that was one of the suggestions people threw in Discord. So I'll be doing Bloons Tower Defense 6 with lots of autism. And that basically wraps up that section of the debut. Holy shit, I actually got through everything. That's crazy. But obviously, like I said earlier, the debut is not really over yet, because I still have a small surprise for you all. And that is that, like I said, I have a piano cover of Ends Farewell that is going live any minute now. So if you've enjoyed this debut, make sure to stick around, make sure to keep an eye out, and you'll be redirected right there. I will be talking to you all tomorrow during the debut 2.0, same time, same place. Thank you all so much for showing up today. I have been incredibly nervous this entire time, but I genuinely cannot believe how well this has gone. I am so fucking happy with how this has gone, and I cannot wait to show you all other things that I've been working on and to continue just making fun memories with you all. So thank you all so much for being here. I'm gonna send you guys over to the Ends Farewell premiere. If it actually shows up in my possible redirect things, don't worry. We can be scuffed now. It's fine. It's fine. We can be scuffed now. There it is. Thank you all so much for being here, and I hope you enjoy the cover, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow. All right? Bye!